Hey everyone, it's Cindy, and I'm working on the bird journal again. And I went through and marked where all I needed tags or journaling cards, and I found a base and put them in there. And I actually started this video earlier, but I got interrupted. So all I had done is said my first one, I found a base, this book page that's been stitched around and just collaged on the front and back. I found this picture in an old bird book, and I stamped this feather that's got musical notes. I don't know if you can tell that or not. And I was, here's the stamp, and here's the, I don't have the who or what. I know I think I got it, oh wait, it might say acrylic birds, no. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I got it at Tuesday morning several years ago. Anyway, got it interrupted. I was distressing around this, and I had mentioned that I corralled all my ribbons and trim that was to the left of me and put them in a bowl. And now I have beside me a stack of the bird books and another ephemera folder that's got some labels in it. Okay, that's all you missed. So anyway, just gluing this down. I have a variety of journaling cards and tags in there already. I don't know. Leaving something blank, I don't know. I just almost can't do it. So anyway, especially since I have a lot of things I can still put in there. Let's stuff every journal full so that use up my stash so I can buy more stash. As a matter of fact, I just came back from the thrift store. You know, I had to get my car out of the shop again because they forgot to put a couple of bolts in the back of it where, I don't know, the fender connects or something. I don't know. Anyway, so, you know, it was only like half a mile from the thrift store, so I hadn't been there, and I'm not sure when. So I went there, and the only thing I got was a set of pillowcases that embroidered, you know, that you buy in a set to be embroidered. I got those for my mother, and I got some more fabric, which I would show you. It's autumn fabric, but you'll see it sometime. Anyway, okay, that one's done. And we're going to put it in, I lost my place, didn't I? Right here. This pocket here. Perfect. Okay, next one is, I think it's this. And in the center, I just had this big envelope and I slid it so that you can, I guess I didn't need to. I didn't really, at the first, it wasn't going to be in the center of the signature, so I did need to split it. But since it was in the center, I don't think I needed to split those. I should have just made sure it was open when I did the, what do you call it? Sewing in the signatures, and then I think it would have been okay. But anyway, so I've got two separate flaps. I've put one index card in there, so I thought I'd just do another one here. So I found one in my stash already done. This is fabric. So, of course, you know what it needs. Needs a bird. I already have some cut out here. Might as well just put it on there. So let's do it. I'm not sure what I mentioned in the other video. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. My daughter and I are going to the scrapbooking convention Friday. It's, you know, last year was canceled. The year I decided I really wanted to go, of course, it was canceled last year. I had been a year or so before, and I remember complaining, oh, all it is dies and stamps. And then when I wanted to go last year, I wanted to go to find dies and stamps. So I'm hoping this year they have lots of dies and stamps. But, and scrapbook paper too. I don't have a whole lot of scrapbook paper. I used mine up because I was determined to get all my scrapbooking done before I moved. And I was about 6-7 years behind, so I started working on that months before we moved. So anyway, there went my scrapbook paper. Okay, so this one's ready to go in here. Slide it in, put the flap down. We're good with that. This one needs something inside though. If you watched my other video, you saw me with the Canadian Goose, and I put the rickrack on and I stitched around it. So I hadn't stitched around it yet, so we'll put him there. And he's kind of at home here with these ducks. So all the waterfowl. Okay, I found this in my stash to decorate, to go inside here. And what this is a Wheeladex card. And I'm not sure if I have talked to you guys about these lately or not, but these have been the best thing. I found the wheel, and it was a double wheel. It was about this big around. I know you can't see that, but double wheel, like a Rolodex, just double. And I don't know how many thousands of these are on there. And I've sold bunches of them. I've kept a bunch. I sold the whole wheel with a bunch of the cards on it to a lady in California. I sold some of the cards to a man in Brooklyn, New York, so both coasts. I was contacted by a lady in the UK, said they needed a couple of dozen, and her concern was, I guess it showed that I didn't ship to the UK. So I don't know. You know, I've set it up. Who knows how I've set it up on Etsy? It's very confusing. So anyway, I said, oh sure, I'll send it to you guys. And they said they would pay whatever it took to get these there because they needed them for this show they were filming. And, you know, I can't remember the name of the show right now. I never heard of it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot it. Anyway, so I can't wait to watch the new season and see if I see my Wheeladex cards there. But they're different than the Rolodex because they have the one hole instead of two. So, and they're a little bigger too. But anyway, these have been fun. Continually getting notices from people about them. And another guy wanted, I don't remember how many, so I went digging through my stash, pulling some out, and finally got some to send to him. So, okay, enough of that. I'm trying to think of the name of that show. Anyway, I had never heard of it, so I went, you know, and found it and watched every episode of it. So, the first season, I really noticed that it took place in the 40s. They were very good about setting the scenery and the different things in the houses and the offices and stuff. Just definitely 40s. And now we're in the 50s because Elvis is a thing. So it's kind of evolved a little bit. The main character quit, and now they've got another one. So anyway, it was interesting. So I'm just still talking about it, aren't I? Okay, so let's get some. I was thinking about some book page. This is a stamp. I don't know if it's real or not. Every time I see these, I think they're just stickers, but it says Republic of something. But it's got two parrots on there, so I thought maybe we put that on here. And maybe put a little book page behind it. I like this old brittle book page. I just don't want to get my ducks, or my, baby ducks back there. So maybe if we just put a batch of that there. And it's talking about birds too, so it won't hurt. And then maybe that, and we'll be good. So, okay. I might just trace a little bit around that book page. Since I took it out of the center, it's not real aged on the edges. So what am I going to do after I finish the bird journal? That is a good question. I said I was going to do a stash buster. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do a stash busting journal, and I'll be cleaning up and organizing more, and that way I'll find things to put in it. That's my goal. We'll see if I change my mind by the time I'm done. So I'm going to do these on this video, and if I don't finish, I'm just going to finish up, and then my next video, which should be the flip through of this, I'll go into more detail about things that are in there. Then I'm going to put it on my Etsy shop. Okay. Just going inside this, yes. So it's kind of sticking out. It kind of gets hidden, so it'll be a nice little surprise when someone looks in there. Okay, the next thing is here. I found this in my stash. I put a tab on this index card. Now that, I really like that. So it will definitely go in this pocket. So we'll just stick a bird on there and be done with it, but I kind of need to remember that idea. Okay, do I have any more torn out? I do. It's kind of too big for that. Let's see what's over here. Here's a yellow one. He'll be good there. It is a summer goldfinch. Goldfinch. I thought maybe it was golden. Nope. Okay. sharp edges. Okay. This looks like this index card is made from a strip of scrapbooking paper. That is from the inside of a business envelope, and I'm not sure about that tab because I don't have a punch or anything like that. So the summer golden finch is there. And in he goes to this journal, to this pocket with the Roadrunner on the front. My parents have had a Roadrunner in their yard for several years standing, and they haven't seen it yet this year. Of course, when I say their yard, it's like 3 acres. And then there's a bunch of brush and stuff right next to them. Okay, let's see. This is something it was just a piece of scrapbook paper or something, cardstock, and I just corner punched it a long time ago and put it in my stash. Could do those blue. It's kind of got a grayish tinge. I wonder about putting these on there. Let's see. See if I can get through this. I guess these are the different families of birds. Hawks, eagles, and vultures are in the same family. Okay, like that. Now, ink it. Oh, it's very tender. Get up there. I know I should throw my paper in the trash, but it's behind me, so just got a big mess around me. And you know, it started out clean. Not this time it didn't, but usually when it starts out clean, it doesn't stay clean. Okay, if I was to say I need something else behind that, what would I put? Could put that washi tape I have down there. So, book page again. I don't have any scrapbook paper here. My printer. Let's talk about my printer. Yes, indeed. Here's a piece of fabric. My printer. Just got some new ink in the mail. Oh, great, you know. That's too thick. I was glad to get it. Put it in there. You know what I'm going to do? Ha! I just saw it. I'm going to stamp a background stamp on there. That's all it needs, right? I got my black ink right here. So I spent 30 minutes trying to get this cartridge to work. I never had it tell me, oh, take out your cartridges, something's wrong. So I tried putting in my old one. It seemed to be okay. So it's not necessarily my printer. So go online. You know, what do? It's got this message. Well, let's just say HP does not have good support, you know, researching it on your own. They do some things, but not what I was looking for. So anyway, I went round and around trying to figure that out. And finally, I decided call somebody. 30 minutes later, they get it fixed up so they can send me another black cartridge. I think part of the reason they were delayed is because their system was going down, or at least that's what she said. Then they had a hard time with my address, and I'm like, you've already sent me ink with my new address. So I've been threatening to get a new printer anyway. So right now, I don't even know if I have enough ink to print anything. So I was going to print some journaling cards. I had actually printed some things, and it was all black, so I knew it was out of colored ink. So then I tried replacing it, all of it. Spent an hour trying to do that, which is something that should have taken 3 minutes. So anyway, I could have been done with this already. Now I don't even remember what was at. I was too busy griping. Wasn't there. There's another one that's got too close. Well, it wasn't here. Oh boy. Now I'm paying for it. Griping. I know I did that. And I did something in there. Wasn't that? Wasn't this? Oh, it was this right here. Belly band. Okay. Moving on. Maybe it's just right here. Just guess check. Okay, this is a piece of wallpaper border, and I just put it on as a tuck. In retrospect, I probably should have put it the other way because that's pretty tight, but you can get it in there. So I thought I would do this guess check, which I already had the background on. And we just need a bird on there, of course. Okay, a bigger bird. The duck is about too big. I'm thinking more cut out, one that's already cut out. Okay, let's see, how big is it? This little puppy fit? He sure would. He fits perfect. Okay. That's easy peasy. Okay. And he needs a little inking, but not a whole lot. Isn't it funny how this thing doesn't disappear? My other good ones do. Oh, get your beak out. Okay. Nice and colorful. And it goes right in here. Alright, so next thing is this envelope and these center of the signature. Neither one of them had the index card, so I had two more in my stash with already had the collaging on there, so that was good. Just needs a bird. To that affirmative folder, see if we can find two little birds to put on there. It's already cut out. There's two. Work. And here's the other one we're doing. I know the junk is coming at me. It's kind of got the same colors. That's good. Okay. Alrighty. Now to distress around these white spots again. Fly away, get over here. Okay. Beaks down. And I might have to find this book I was cutting these out of because these have really come in handy. It's a nice little project at night. Tomorrow starts the Men's College World Series baseball. It's something my husband and I have watched since I think 2000. No, it was in the 90s. I remember him saying, "Hey, you might want to watch this," because it was World Series, and my team, OU, Sooners was in it, the guys, and they ended up winning that year, so we've been hooked ever since. It's just one of those things you can watch in the coolest of your living room, and you say, hey, it'd be fun to be there, but we like instant replay, pause, so we can go get the snacks and the restroom breaks. But anyway, this year, his team, the Texas Longhorns, are in it. My team, the Sooners, were nowhere to be seen. The guys were completely gone. I think this is the last one. I don't have a pocket in the back. I'm going to have to think about that. This, I needed something to fit in here, and this is the best I could come up with. It was a journaling card, 2 book pages, and I had to cut them down to fit. So it needs a picture. We could have this pretty cardinal looking at itself in the mirror, or we could have that mallard. Doesn't quite fit. Let's do the cardinal. And if I can find my scissors, the decal scissors, I cut it out. Did I put them up? You know I didn't put them up. Here's another stamp where they belong. Looks like I won't have to tear it. Okay. Good grief. Maybe they fell. That's likely. Oh, what's on the back? Okay, well, you're going to have to go bye-bye. Sorry, bird. It's tearing out just fine. Okay. It's a little bit, oh, no, he fits good. All right, we got to definitely distress this. Do I have, nope, I don't have writing paper on the back either. So let's do that really quickly. Looking around, blank paper over here in my stash. See, I can't just cut something out of the book. I had to keep all the blank spots. That's good enough, huh? If I have my decal scissors, I can cut it. And I have other scissors. And then, yeah, I got these. It does the zigzag instead. Lift along. I like there being a little border around them where you can see that it's a book page. Okay. Okay. Put that on the back. Cardinal can go on the front. Oops, I didn't ink it. I thought I did. I inked the back, I guess. Or I put the back on the front after already inking it. I see a snippet. Maybe we'll put it over that way and put this little snippet that's just loose here. That looks pretty good right there. Okay, sounds good. We're doing it. Putting this, okay. I'll cut it off once I get it glued on. This is definitely a journal. I had a lot of items to use. I just didn't have a lot already made up, I think. Even though I thought I did. But I just put extra pockets in. It's another piece of a snippet. Okay, that looks pretty cute. And I think you can still write on that. It's not too, it's pretty thick enough. Oh, look, my decal scissors were holding my place. Duh, were you telling me that? We just slide it in. Oh well, we made it without them. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, that was probably off screen, putting that in I just put it in this envelope. I think we need a pocket here and we're done. And so I've made a closure. I'm just not happy about it. I'm not sure about it. It's not that I'm not happy. I'm not sure about it. So it definitely needs one. So I will work on that, the back pocket, and the next you'll see this will be a flip through video. So anyway, I thank you guys for your patience, for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.